they continue to draft well too, that will make me optimistic. That's it. Once that contract get off the books and we got project, can you imagine? Listen, give me Cardinal Tate some linemen, bro. And Quinshawn Judkins with an offseason and Phantom with an offseason. Bro, come on now. Isaiah Bond year 2. Come on now. I'm excited about that. Medic 5151. The wild people out there complaining about 12 saying he grew up with a silver spoon, but the same people love Kevin Stefanski not doing their research as well. You know, that don't fit the narrative though. That don't fit it. Ain't gonna fit right. Grandy Channel. Bull kept it real, but Jay is straight tripping. I think Bull came around a little bit. He said, hold on, how do I know? How do I know that these quarterbacks in college is better than what I just saw? I said, oh, now you just see? Look, you was asking, right? And let me tell you this. You say what you want about Jay is not crazy. Jay, if he come out here and throw for that 300 this week, I'm gonna tell you right now, Jay gonna switch all that up. I'm telling you right now, he throw for 300 against a playoff team, he's switching that up. He gonna be right emotional, chopping it up with the rest of us. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Najee Muhammad. I don't like the name Big Circus. I prefer Mr. Right Bush. It puts respect on your name by acknowledging your football acumen. You know what? I like to be self-deprecating. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to call me a clown, clowns do stuff for city to city. Big Circus means I own the circus. I own the clown show. As a matter of fact, not just the clowns. I got the elephants. I got the spinning trapeze. I got everything. I got lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! You pull up at my circus, you gonna get a show, right? We got this big circus in 5 cities rotating at once. If you gonna say I'll be stirring the pot, put some respect on it. Call me the biggest clown in the game. TK 5904. I agree with Jaguar. I think they took Shedeur asking questions and seeing things differently as him being Dylan. That's correct. I think sometimes you got to get used to how people communicate. And now that they're working with him day after day after day and actually seeing his personality, you're like, oh, well, he isn't that bad. I guess he was just asking and coming at it from a different perspective. Jab 9237. Skeleton crew O-line. Tillman blocks one time and gets day-to-day. Freezing weather. Star players out. Shedeur still upright and nothing but faith and the armor of God. Ride out 12. God bless you. If he win this game, I'm looking for him to keep it close. Miss Bell says they dropped DG like a bad habit after playing him until he was hurt, and Kevin Stefanski liked him, supposedly. Do us a favor and keep not liking Shedeur. He's good. Shedeur got a lot of people that like him. I think he'll have enough friends to go around. Wyatt Tillman, we appreciate you. We got you together. One Energy Bar. Thank you so much for becoming a member. We appreciate you. Beautifully Blessed. It's not true that Prime didn't hug Haslam. They are friends, and all of you have to do is watch Well Off Media videos. Not today. Yeah. By the way, Prime and the Haslams is good. They good. Let me just tell you that. I know that for a fact. Just from behind the scenes. I just know that. Just tell you that. And you know I don't say that unless I know it. Good. They good. They all right. Lorenzo. Shout out to Rosie. Shout out to Rosie. We chilling, man. I think she's gonna make that cornbread today, too. I think she is. If Mendoza did what 12 did on Sunday, they would have fell out of their chairs as if Michael Jackson pulled up. Facts, OG Phantom. I said this. You put that name, if that was Arch Manning, if it was Dylan Gabriel, if it was Deshaun Watson, let me tell you something. They would have lost their minds if they would have had that performance. Let's not act like it was regular. Like they tried to make the little 220 Mendoza threw for like it was moving mountains. It wasn't. Mary S12 says, ESPN give him the Himothy Award. Google it with 12. He got the Himothy Award. He got the t-shirt too. The States Consulting. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. One Energy Bar, G. Bush, One Energy Bar checking in from LA. Been watching you since the summer. Love your work. The Browns fans finally got their quarterback and they're acting like they need to see more. That's some nasty work. Shout out to One Energy Bar. Make sure you check them out wherever you at. One Energy Bar. We appreciate you from LA. You got to have energy bars out there. Matter of fact, you got to lift in LA. You got to have energy, money, fame. You got to be cute. Ain't no ugly people in LA. Bird Shoe. Thrash got waved. Dude, you got waves, huh? Riri Lady. Oh, and Daryl Ryder also has help. 12 down 2. So Nick and Jonathan, you can bring Daryl as a +1. The aunties have disseminated that. Just tell Daryl, don't bring no bobbleheads. Don't bring no trinkets. We think that might be strange. Don't bring no collectibles. That's strange to the cookout. Just come with yourself. Okay? Come with yourself. Made by Love. #franchise. We appreciate you so much. Beautifully blessed. Shedeur throws for 303 touchdowns. NFL wants to give Cleveland 2 national showings. Now that's nasty work. By the way, I saw that. Beautifully blessed. All of a sudden, they're like, oh, no, we got to get them in this market. We got to get them. We got to get the Browns on them, that big screen. Had to. Edge Sport. What do you make of the offensive line out in Chicago game tomorrow? Offensive line, we got everybody down. Wyatt Teller looks like he's banged up. Botonio is banged up. Conklin is banged up. Luke Whippler will probably be the starter. He didn't give up any pressures, though. We'll see. But he did have a fumble snap last week. So, right now, it's going to tell me a lot of what Shedeur Sanders is doing because I can't, the Bears is one of the top NFL teams in takeaways. They just lost last week. They're a hungry team. They're going to want to get after you. So for me, he's going to have to, this game is going to have a lot to do with what Shedeur Sanders could do to minimize any turnovers, but also make some plays. The Browns weren't able to run the football last week. Shedeur Sanders actually led them in rushing. So they're going to have to turn that around a little bit. But it's one of the reasons I didn't pick the Browns to win because of the offensive line play. Ms. Bell, Lima gets the butt wipe award. He said it's the Browns' fault that he bad-mouthed Shedeur because they told him that he was slow, not ready, etc. Heard it all. Yeah. Sunshine Anderson, heard it all before. Baby this, baby that. Information keeps coming out. We just can't. That's not the goal of as a journalist or an opinion person is to have to debunk everything somebody says. Like, the audience has the ability to do that to those people in real time. She has a Twitter account. She got videos and comment sections. That's for y'all to figure out whether or not you agree with it or not. Pro Friend Talk. As long as Shedeur balls out, the questions will answer themselves. Haters want style points over wins. Look forward to chopping it up with you. Beware of the moving goalpost. We appreciate you. D Woods 1609. I just hope that they don't do Shedeur like they did Baker. I don't want him to leave. Hey, don't worry about that. Hey, bro, stuff work out. What you do on that football field matters. Look, there's a lot of people that write a lot of different things. I'm more interested in watching what's going on this week. I ain't got no time for that. Tristan Skywalker, you mean to tell me all I had to do was throw to far cans and managers, and I would have developed into an NFL starter quarterback? Stefanski was a genius for inventing such a brilliant development tool. Boy, I wish that tool would listen. That could have got me in the league. Boy, I should have. Matter of fact, if all it took for me to get my podcast up was to go over there and throw to the trash cans like Stefanski had him throwing, I would have been a millionaire by now. So easy a caveman can do it. Martin Jackson, I hope Deshaun Watson tell Ingram how to negotiate his next contract. Hey, well, if he can get that guaranteed bag, Mr. K. Morris, we appreciate the super chat. MG23 Raptor, check the injury report. The majority of the starting quarterbacks are black. The most famous NFL player is black. And this is the top down effect of control the image of the NFL for the good old boys club propaganda. It's the propaganda. Hey, you know what? I'll tell you what. This week, if you want to know about the propaganda gets really diminished very quickly with games and numbers. He come out here against Caleb Williams and play well. All that propaganda be up out of here. What's good, G. Bush, Chris Powell? Die-hard Lions fan here, but I love your content. Hopefully the Browns are smart and use those picks to build around 12 the right way. Appreciate you. Shout out to Detroit. I got an affinity for Detroit, the way they built it. Their fan base has been very maligned. By the way, the Lions got the best uniforms in the game. Them black uniforms, them electric blue. Lions got a crazy. I just like the way the Lions is constructed. I like the way they build. I like the coach. Like a lot of things about him. 12 80s Brazil. 12 so good, he's sending boys back to college for another year. Stop playing with him. Hey, a lot of dudes are like, yeah, you're right. Hey, I'm going to go ahead back and get my little extra. Is they still giving out them COVID years? I'm going to go back. I got a couple extra years eligibility over here, Chuck. 80s Brazil. Musgrave did a good job quarterback developing over Kevin. Todd McShay is disrespectful as a dish rag who thinks he can evaluate NFL quarterbacks and talent when he never played at an elite level. Nasty work. Light Wheezy. Appreciate the super chat. Colonizers had a century to start and still stealing, still benefiting. Soon as Coach Pride benefit his son, they want the world to end. Let's go 12. Come on, man. I never got it. Did you think LeBron's son wasn't going to play in the NBA? You know how many people don't deserve to be in the NBA? You know how many coaches don't deserve to be coaches and they still get in? Stop. Nita G, thanks for all your work. To my fans, family, we at Village, and thanks for standing deep and not letting the false narratives work. Go 12 under players dealing with the same nonsense. Nita, we appreciate you. We're not gonna do that this year. Stop. We're not doing that this year. You got that off last year and got your money off, but we're not going to play the old, and you got to come a little stronger with that. Like Weezy said, didn't his daddy say we coming? Well, Shedeur Sanders is coming. Actually, he's arrived. He's here. I am Travis Little. It's crazy how Shedeur is the only rookie quarterback being judged with a fine-tooth comb. I thought he was a fifth-round talent. Is not a fifth year yet. You got to keep it. I always tell people, you got to keep it the same energy, the exact same way. If you talk how long shot and how you got to keep the same energy. You got to. 80s Brazil. You have no culture when you've stolen everything. Hey, that was spicy. That was $1.99 spicy too. That was crazy. That was cryptic. Lusty GA21. The Saudi, I'm destroying it. We're just gonna call it that before we get out of pocket. When was the last time a quarterback played at an HBCU was drafted in the first round? Maybe this is meant to discourage quarterbacks from following 12 paths. Yeah, they be doing little sneaky little stuff. They be doing little. Coach Prime had him spooked with the HBCU movement, though. You can't get the number one player to be going to HBCUs. Rob Rich, 73. G. Bush, you're the standard. 3 weeks with the number ones. Grown went in them record books. 3 weeks he in the record. That's crazy. That's legendary. 80s Brazil, criticize his game, not his character. That's all we've been trying to say. Sev-L30. Where are all those people who laughed at him for not wanting to be a backup to Lamar or Jalen Hurts? He got the opportunity, went and seized it. That's all what I call being strategic, understanding the landscape of the game, right? OG Powers, 88. DG backup for who? The Ohio See, this is why. This is why. We can't, no. I do think Dylan Gabriel could be a solid backup. I think he does have limitations due to his height and the ability to see downfield. I'll say that. AG, Emmanuel Johnson. There's a reason why Shedeur is currently the top 5 in pressure to sack ratio after 3 starts. Teams are still pressuring him, but he's getting better. They still going after him. You watch the film and you'll see that. But what he's doing now is making them pay for bringing that. Because if they're going to bring that heat, there's a chance he's going to throw that ball deep. That rhymed and everything. Rifle 65. Kevin Stefanski's father-in-law is the late legendary baseball announcer, Tim McCarver. Prime dumped the water on him in postgame. I heard that wasn't true. I heard they did some. I seen something somewhere where they said there's no affiliation with that. I saw that on Twitter. I don't know if that's true or not, but I did see that going around though. What would the organization do with Dylan Gabriel now? I doubt they'll get rid of 3rd round pick for him. Maybe they can get a 5th round pick for him. I think they're gonna keep him on the roster. You got to think about it. If you got a guy who knows the playbook, knows the roster, you drafted him, you have asset invested in him. I literally think you can go to next year and Shedeur's your number 1 quarterback. Deshaun Watson is your backup. He's kind of expensive, but he has a contract that should be expiring after the next year. You got Dylan Gabriel. Super Cop Ray Christ Jesus lives today. G. Bush loves seeing the barbershop exploding lately. McShay sweating them old comments after 3 weeks. And I think that I think the good Lord for Bears stepping up and Kevin Stefanski got his franchise.